Hi, this is Preston Gagg from Top Control Brazilian Jiu Jitsu in Sparta, New Jersey with my student Maurice Johnson. Today I'm going to show the top control move of the week. It's going to be a Kimura from side control. This is a very powerful attack that can allow you to disable your opponent by dislocating his shoulder. So Maurice is going to lay down here. When I have side control, I want to be deep under his head with this arm, and I want to underhook this arm over here. I grab my hands together and I cinch in the position, driving my shoulder into his chin. That makes it difficult for him to turn into me and get to his knees. From here, I'm going to attack by putting my knee on his belly. When I do that, the idea is to get him to think that I want to mount, that I want to take this position here. Okay? When I put my knee on his belly, he puts his hand there to prevent me from mounting. When he puts his hand there, I'm going to grab his own wrist and push it to the floor. Okay? And I'm going to try to push it up, his elbow up toward his shoulder. I'm going to uncircle his head with my other arm, put it under his shoulder, and I grab my own wrist. Okay? It's important that when I grab my own wrist, I cinch it in tight so that I don't allow him to straighten his arm. If I'm weak here and he straightens his arm, I lose the lock. From here, I want to turn my hips to face his head. And now I have my left hip very low to the floor. And I'm going to step my top leg over his head. Here, like this. And I walk my toes in to make it even tighter, and then I drop my knee. The idea here is to not let him sit up. If I didn't bring my leg over and I try to torque his shoulder, he could sit up into me, maybe rolling me over. So I get my left hip very low, throw the top leg over, walk the toes in, drop my knee. To finish the lock, I'm going to put my head down and I'm going to drive his wrist in the direction of his head. If I continued with that lock after he tapped, or if he didn't tap, I could dislocate his shoulder by driving his wrist toward his head and driving his elbow. That's the Top Control BJJ move of the week. My student Maurice Johnson. You can check us out on the internet at topcontrolbjj.com or over the phone at 973-919-3904. Thanks a lot.